Hey, what's up? This is Matt Case Cards. Just got a big PSA sub in, 100 cards, and this is a long time coming. I think I've been waiting like 7, 8, maybe 9 months on this. So, yeah, it took a while. PSA grading prices are up to $20 a card now for bulk cards, and these were $9 a card. Just to give you an idea of how much their prices have changed just in the time frame that it took to get these cards graded by them. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm not going to dilly-dally. We have 2 stacks here. So big stack is my stuff. Small stack is my buddy's stuff that usually splits PSA submissions with me. Start off with my buddy's stuff, since that'll be a little faster. Start with the stuff that they did not get a min grade on. So this is all super modern stuff. So what we did was set the minimum grade at 9. Honestly, if it graded below a 9, we'd rather just have it raw anyways. It's not a vintage card. It's not even like an early 90s card where like a PSA 7 or 8 would be worthwhile. There's so much stuff getting graded. I don't feel like a PSA 8 is going to have any real long-term value when so many of these cards are getting graded. So anyways, we got a couple select Trae Youngs, 3 De'Aaron Fox Optic rookies, and a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander select rookie. So not too bad there. All things considered, I think between the two of us, we had 12 cards that did not receive a PSA 9 or better. Out of 100 cards, just over 10%. That's a little worse than we usually do, but I'd still say that's pretty good. So we're pretty happy with that. So jumping right in, we got an SGA Select rookie Gem Mint 10. This is just the base rookie, not one of the premier level or court sides. You can see actually the centering's not perfect on this one, and it's still got a 10, so it's good to know. Obviously it's a bit subjective, depends on the grader you get, but you don't have to have that 100% perfect centering if you're sending into PSA. If everything else looks good, a lot of times you can get away with a lot. This I don't actually know how the hell this card got a 10. Look at that corner. Look at that. What the hell? I have sent in cards that look way better than this, and they didn't even get 9s. All right, good for my buddy Tim, who might be on videos at some point here with me, but he definitely got away with one there. Good for him. But holy crap, PSA, what is going on with that? That's like enough to knock it down to a 7. I don't know what you're doing, PSA. So yeah, everyone, keep that in mind. Sometimes you just get lucky and they miss something, I guess. But starting out with a 10. Next card is another Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This one only got a 9. And this one looks better than the 10. So I have no idea what's going on. Apparently, this is why I don't work for PSA, because I disagree. Here's another 10. And yeah, this one looks better. The corners on this one look pretty sharp. Centering's a little off again. You can see especially in that little line right there, those spots. Right there and right there where my thumbs are. You can see it favors the left a little bit. But I don't think that is a huge deal. But man, the corners on that first one, no idea how it got a 10. Here's another one that's a 9. Again, corners look better on this one, a little whitening, but that's what I expect on a 9. I don't expect that on a 10. All right, getting into a Zion Optic 9. Obviously looking for a 10 on these, but this one's centered pretty well. Maybe top, bottom off a little bit. Could be maybe a minor surface issue or something, because it looks pretty good overall. But optics were tough grades this year. The centering was brutal. Just in general, the pop reports, if you look at optic, it's tough stuff. Select Trae Young rookie. PSA 9. Looks like maybe edges not perfect on this one. Centering, pretty good. Maybe edges or surface, who knows. But that's a nice card. I think he sent in a few of these. Another Trae Young, another 9. And that's the thing. When we sent these in, 9s were not pulling the premium that they are now. 9s are solid now, especially with bigger name players, so it's worth it. Darius Garland, Silver Prism, PSA 10. Nice looking card, really sharp. Glad that one got a 10, that's huge. Haskins, another problem with the PSA delays. We sent in a lot of cards that we probably wouldn't have subbed just because the players' prices have decreased so much. Dwayne Haskins being one of them. You'll see I have a bunch of Haskins too. So still a cool card. He still has a chance to do something with Pittsburgh. I know they're bringing back Big Ben, but Haskins could get a shot. Ben is not the quarterback he once was. Even if he sits for a year, I could see Haskins maybe doing something next year. I think he at least gets another shot to start. Whether he fails or not, I think chances are he fails. But I'd hold Haskins, or at least hold some Haskins, just on the off chance he does something good. We got a couple more Haskins, 9 and a 10, so 2 for 3 on the Haskins for Tim. Not bad. This is a card I really wish would have gemmed for him. This is a cool card. Select Tatum Scope Prism. Sweet card, Tatum stuff, just kind of blowing up. Centering's off on the back. That usually doesn't matter too much with PSA. Centering's off on the front, which probably killed it a bit. It's like 60-40. And, you know, you can, a lot of times with these, it's really hard to tell. With, like, mosaic and scope and stuff like that, really hard to tell if there's, like, small surface issues. Even if you look at it in the light, you can miss a lot of stuff. Here's one of his bigger cards. Zion Optic PSA 10. I would have to imagine he's going to sit on this one for a while. I feel like the Zion hype has kind of cooled off, but, man, he's still putting up really solid numbers. So I'm in on Zion. That's an awesome card. Getting back to some SGAs, looks like we got a couple more of these 9s. He didn't do great on these, but even at a 9, he got these really cheap like a year ago, so he's gonna do well on those. What do we got coming up here? All right, 3 more. 8 and 10, 8 and 10, 8 and 10. That's pretty. I love DeAndre Ayton. He, you know, being a center, I feel like he doesn't get the hype that some of the other top draft picks do. He's not a point guard. He's not super flashy. But DeAndre Ayton is putting up double-doubles like freaking crazy. I think he's a stud. I think he's going to be an all-star for a long time. And Phoenix is just looking awesome. So if they start making playoff runs and winning championships, I mean, it's you know, Booker and Ayton and those guys, they're all going to be just skyrocketing in value. All right, moving along, we got a whole lot of De'Aaron Fox, it looks like. We have got 1 9, 2 9s, 3 9s. Oh, we got a 10. So we got 3 9s and 1 10, 2 10s, 3 9s. We got a 4th 9 and a 3rd 10. Not bad. So 3 10s, 4 9s. You'd like to have it the other way around, but again, I know that Tim buys a lot of these singles on, like, Check Out My Cards, if you guys are familiar with that. And I know he bought a lot of these a long time ago, and he got them for, you know, pennies compared to what they're selling for now. So he's happy with 9s too. I know that. Here's a nice card. Shohei Ohtani. Heritage PSA 10. Ohtani has been a little bit disappointing, at least in the last year or so. Injuries, everything else. But if he can have a comeback year and really look good and really start hitting the ball, or maybe they'll just pitch him. I don't really know what the plan is with him, but I think the value on this one is so low right now. I would just sit on an Ohtani, but that's a cool card. Another really good one. Another one that I think Tim got for like $1. So this is like pure profit. Josh Allen, PSA 10. I think Josh Allen's the real deal. I was not really sold on him. I actually traded Tim a field level silver Josh Allen PSA 10 for like a sad amount of cards in return, and let's just say I didn't come out ahead on that deal. It's like a $1,200 card now that I traded for like $100. So less we talk about that, the better. But nice card there. Sam Darnold, PSA 9. I don't know if Darnold's ever going to do anything. Whatever. This is another one of those. Probably wouldn't have subbed if we didn't sub it, you know, a year ago. Hindsight's 2020 though. Some more Trae Youngs. A 9, a 9, a 9. A lot of 9s on Trae Youngs out of this sub, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Again, I know what he got these for, and PSA 9s are still selling well, especially with PSA fees going up. And last two, we've got another PSA 10 Optic Zion and a 9 Optic Zion. Those are awesome. So solid for Tim. Percentage-wise, probably not what he was looking for to get 10s. Maybe he was sitting at like 35, 40%. But a lot of 9s and a lot of 9s that have a lot of good sale value. So he's going to be happy there. So let's jump into my stack. Let's see what I got here in terms of non-graders. So these are the ones that didn't get a 9. So a Hiera Heritage Real One autograph. Another Haskins Luminance Red. I like the look of these Luminance. These are the update Luminance from Chronicles. They have like the chrome refractor finish. And this is a red one, so it's serial number. These things are sweet looking, but I don't really care. It's Haskins. That's not a huge loss there. This one I thought looked really good. It's a Kenny Golladay White Sparkle rookie from Optic. I don't really know what was wrong with that one. Maybe we can see. Centering looks good. If I remember right, it must be a surface thing that I just missed because the edges, the centering, the corners look great. Nothing I could see, especially nothing even close to that. Like, I don't know what this stuff says 9 on it for. I don't know what the hand numbering means, but whatever. Anyways, and we've got a Carter Keyboom Clearly Authentic Black. That was just kind of I subbed that on a whim. I took it out of it was a non-circulated card. Comes in like a little one touch. I probably should have just kept it in the one touch, but I thought it was a cool card, and I was high on Keyboom at the time. But anyways, Acetate is always a tough grade. I feel like you either get a 10 or it's garbage because the surface is tough. And Eloy Jimenez, I really thought, I went through like 15 of these Eloy Jimenez rookies, and I only sent in the ones I thought had a good shot at a 10. Apparently, I was wrong because obviously these didn't even get a 9. So that's a bit disappointing, but all in all, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that did not grade, and I think my stack here is 63 deep. So 6 out of 63, not bad. A lot of 9s and 10s. So first card right off the top, and that is disappointing. I actually pulled this myself. I did not purchase this single. Pulled this out of a box, but that is a Jason Tatum Optic rookie, and I was really hoping that was going to gem. The centering on the back is not great, but everything else looks good. Again, I feel like if I miss something, it's a surface always, and that's probably the case here, though I don't see anything specifically. Either way, I'm pretty happy with a 9 at least on that. Next card up, Jaren Jackson Jr. Pink Ice Prism. Another 9. Again, sometimes there's a corner ding down there, so I could definitely see that getting a 9, although it doesn't look nearly as bad as that SGA 10 that Tim got. Holy crap, that first SGA 10, I'm going to be looking at that one for a while. I don't know what the deal is there. Looks like we got some Eloy Jimenez's coming up here. 9 and 9. All right, kind of disappointing, but honestly, the sale value on these is so low right now. I feel like I might just buy some 10s because they're like $50. I think Eloy Jimenez is going to be a big-time power hitter, and I see prices going up with him. And I think the White Sox are going to be a good team in the future, near future. Like, they're already there. So, kind of sad, but that's okay. Here's a couple. Yep, I forgot I had subbed anything of this guy. Gardner Minshew. And, of course, it's a 10. And, of course, I go 2 for 2 on the Minshew Prisms. These are more cards that I would not have subbed had I not had to wait a year to get these cards back. Still happy to get 10s because, great, I can sell them for more money. But I think I lost like $200 in value on these just waiting for this sub to come back. It is what it is. I understand. They were backed up. PSA was swamped. The market blew up. But not too happy that I even bothered submitting those now. But, again, it's okay. Baseball time. You've got Alec Baum. Man, I hope one of these 10s. I think I sent in, looks like 3 Alec Baum. These are the first Bowman refractors. These things have just been skyrocketing in price too. Even a 9 is going to be really solid. I picked these up for like $5 a pop, maybe 10. So we got a 9, a 9, Oh, maybe I only sent 2 of those in. Anyways, Keston Hiura, Topps Chrome Auto, also a 9. So a lot of 9s so far, not a lot of 10s. In fact, the Minshews are the only 10s so far, which is extremely disappointing. All right, I can already see what this one is. This is a Kobe Silver Finalists from Prism. Nice. So this was probably one of the cards in my submission that I wanted to gem more than any of the other ones. Also, I apologize if you hear my dogs barking, because they're loud and they're out of control. Anyways, this is a sweet card. This one's going right into the personal collection. Just sitting on it for a while. I love that card. Had to buy one, and I'm really glad it gemmed. That's one of my favorite cards from this entire submission. That's a cool one. I forgot I even sent this in. Tyler Harrow Optic. I think I pulled it out of a blaster. One of the only blasters of basketball that I've found in the past year plus. Stuff's just wiped out. But Tyler Harrow, PSA 10. I know his hype's died down a little bit, but I still think he's a really good player. Miami's just kind of struggling right now. All right, more Optic. Kobe White. I like Kobe White actually more than Tyler Harrow long term. I think he's going to be a star in Chicago for a long time. He's a really good player. So a 9 there. Okay, got another 10. That's good. And another 10. And a 9. All right, not too bad. 2 out of 4 on the Kobe White. Again, I think the optics from this year are really tough because of the way the border's set up. It's really easy to get screwed up centering top, bottom, or left, right, because it's just that perfect like rectangle. All right, we got. I sent a lot of these in. These aren't all in the order that they should be probably, but I sent a bunch of these in. I bought like 16 of these on eBay for like $60 back before I did this submission. You still got them really cheap back then. So I'm happy with 9s. I don't even care, but any 10s are just a bonus. So we got 1 9. There's a 10. There's another 10 and a 9. So 2 out of 4 so far. I think I sent like 9 of these in, so there's going to be more of those in here as well. All right. These are, for some reason, I had really good luck grading 2018 Heritage with like Acuna and Soto, and 2019 has been killer. I have just been getting destroyed on 2019. I haven't gemmed like a single card, but that's fine. The Tatises are well worth it, even at a 9. His stuff is just so hot right now. So we got a 9, and jumping. I think I have a few of those Tatises in here, by the way. This is a sweet card. I'm actually really happy about this one. I don't have any Brady's right now. I sold all my Brady stuff, like I think after he won a Super Bowl last year or 2 years ago. But happy to have this one. It's not a monster card by any means, but a numbered Prism Optic Brady PSA 10. I'm gonna hold on to that one for a while just because I like it. And another Brady. I think it's the only other Brady I sent in. I was really hoping this one would 10 because I like the card design a lot. It's kind of like it's not like a case hit, but kind of like a box hit insert out of Optic. And I just thought they were really cool. They have like kind of a hyper prismy, mosaic-y type of design. Anyways, PSA 9 still a cool card, but I was really hoping for a 10 on that one. Nice. I only sent in a few John Morants, and I'm really pumped that this one got a 10. I love John Morant, and that's an awesome card. And another John Morant, following it up. Only a 9 on that one, but that's okay. Dogs, you gonna do this? You gonna do this the whole time? All right, dogs. They're excited. Keston Hiura, Rainbow Foil, PSA 10. I really like Keston Hiura. I think he's going to be a big-time player, but his career hasn't started off so hot, so it might take a while. Okay, we're gonna take a break. I gotta stop these dogs. All right, and we're back from Dog Apocalypse 2021. So jump right back in. Carter Key Boom. These are sweet. I really, really like the Heritage Refractors. I just love kind of the classic card design with that silver refractor look. Key Boom's another one that, along with Hiura, that I did a lot of kind of speculating on, and they haven't really panned out yet, but there's still a lot of time, obviously, so that's a super cool card. I'm really glad that gemmed. All right, my one Vlad. Pink refractor from Update. I feel like this is kind of like the lesser rookie of Vlad from Chrome because he had one in base Chrome too. And that one's got like a cool batting stance picture, so this is not as cool, but still a cool card. Still Gem Mint 10, Vlad Jr., and he's another guy that super hyped up and kind of disappointed. He didn't play badly, but, you know, he's a guy that's expected to hit for power and hit for average, and he didn't really do that. So I think there's a lot of upside with Vlad here too. And this is just an awesome card to kind of sit on. All right, we have got some Bowman stuff. That's awesome. So I'm a Detroit guy, so I'm really happy with this. I haven't been able to hit any Riley Green autographs yet, so this is officially my best Riley Green card right now, and he's a big-time prospect for Detroit. I mean, he's not Torkelson, but he's, you know, him and Torkelson are projected to be like the 1 and 2 offensive prospects that they have right now, so that's awesome. And I had one more of those. Only a 9. Well, I'll probably sell the 9, keep the 10 because I love it. But that's awesome. I'm glad I was able to 10 one of those. More Bowman coming up. All right. Oh, that's sweet. Kelenic is one of the top prospects in baseball right now. I think he's top 5. These refractors were going so cheap like a year ago. All of the players from this set, their refractors weren't numbered. Sometimes they're numbered in certain sets. I think in Bowman Draft they're not numbered. In other Bowman sets they're like numbered to 499 or something. But these aren't numbered. So I was picking these up for so cheap, and I wish I would have just bought all of them. I wish I just would have spent hundreds on these because the value is crazy right now. But super excited that I got a gem. I got 3 of these Kelenics, I think. Okay. Still, I'm still happy with a 9. That's not a big deal, but these were such good value, and the prices have just gone crazy, as most of the market has. Last one, nice. 2 out of 3 on the Kelenics. That is friggin' huge. Looks like I got some more Detroit guys coming up. All right, Casey Mize 9. I like Casey Mize, number 1 overall pick. I think he's going to be the top of the rotation guy for the Tigers for a long time, assuming he stays out of injury trouble. And he's not a power thrower, so there's a good chance he could do that. Although I guess, you know, pitchers are voodoo, you never know. All right, a couple of 9s. Not terribly exciting, but it is what it is. Better than getting one of those minimum grade stickers, I guess. Here's another one of those SGAs I submitted. Another 9. Another Tatis Heritage, and another 9. Again, I told you I have had really bad luck grading these. I don't see anything wrong with it. The centering looks pretty solid, and I just cannot gem those. They're tough. We got more SGAs coming up. 9, 9, 9, and a 10. Okay. So what did I do? Like 25% 10s on those. Like I said, I picked them up for pennies on the dollar compared to what they sell for now, so I'm not too concerned. This, I was really hoping with 10 because I love the look of this card, but corner's not great. That's probably what they ding me on, were the corners. But these are really cool. These are like the score updates out of Chronicles, and I just love the look of the score card with like the silver prism finish to it. And I don't really have a good Kyler Murray card, so this is kind of all I've got right now, but was really hoping that one would gem, but I'll take it. And now I think we're getting into some Dwayne Haskins disappointment. Oh, yeah, that one gems. Of course, the Haskins gems, and then a 9. Still a really cool-looking card. Again, I'm probably going to hold on to a lot of the Haskins stuff just on the off chance that something happens, because all it really takes is a good game or two where he wins a game and throws 4 touchdowns or something, and all of a sudden prices go absolutely bonkers for quarterbacks. Okay, and I think this is the rest of the Bowman stuff that I submitted this time. Marco Luciano, another one of those top 10 prospect type of guys. These are just base. These are not refractors, but you know, along the lines of like a Wander Franco, guys like that, the prices of these have just been going crazy. They're not in that Wander Franco like $300-$400 range, but I think these are up over $100 now for a 10 just base chrome. So let's see. We're starting off good. I think I got 4 of these. 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Can we make it 4 for 4? Oh yeah. Nice. So not the biggest card in the submission, but these are solid, and 4 for 4 on a PSA 10 on any card is always huge. All right, 3 more Haskins it looks like. This is such a pretty card, and it's fantastic that it got a PSA 10, but man, I really wish Haskins was better than he is. All right, next one I believe is the same thing. Why did I do? I'm like 80% on these Haskins. All the Haskins are 10ing. Haskins and Minshew, easiest grades ever because they suck. All right. And last card here from Haskins. Of course it 10s. Yay. Could you imagine this was a Kyler instead? Like, come on. I picked the wrong guy. All right. Next up. Darius Garland, this is the photo variation, and it got a 10. That's awesome. I'm not super high on Garland or anything, but I had been getting into group breaks with Cleveland, mostly looking for like LeBron insert prisms and things like that. So I got some cool Garlands as just like a consolation prize, essentially. But I do like him. I think he's a pretty solid player. Sweet. 2 Ja Morant Gem Mint 10s in this submission for me. The select to go along with the optic, that is awesome. I think Ja Morant's going to be around for a long time, and he's just a stud point guard. He makes some great plays. I love that card. That's great. Next up, another Keyboom. So I have a foil Keyboom 10 and a foil Hira 10. I'm actually surprised. I feel like the Topps base rainbow foils are not easy grades. I've never had good luck with those getting 10s before, so this is surprising. I mean, again, it's a guy that I hope has a good season. Keyboom and Hira both could definitely have some value spikes. And I don't know. I have 2 cards here. I don't know if these might both be the same thing here. So again, another 9 on the Tatis Heritage. They're all just gonna be 9s. I can't. It doesn't matter. I've sent these in before, and I got 9s. I cannot gem one of these to save my life. Let's see what it is. Looks like it's the exact same thing. And this is the last card of the whole submission. And it's a 9. All right. So I'll have to edit this and throw in some official numbers here for the recap. But in my just doing some quick math in my head, I think I was somewhere around 40% total between the all 100 cards in terms of a PSA 10 rate. So something like, so over 100 cards, we're looking at like, I think it was like 38 or 39 PSA 10s, something like that. 12 non-graders, so probably 12 8s most likely. They're all super modern cards that were in decent shape, so they're probably all 8s, maybe a 7 in there. And then we're looking at the rest, which was another like 50 cards, right? So basically half the cards were 9s, 40% were 10s, and then you got that other like 10% that was non-gradable, essentially, because of the limits I put on. So pretty cool stuff. My personal faves, the Kellenic. I had a couple Kellenics, but Kellenic Green, the Brady, and the Kobe Silver finalists. Those were awesome. Really happy with those. So that does it for my 100 card PSA sub. I have some smaller subs coming back soon from HGA. So I'll definitely do a quick video with those. I know this is kind of a longer video. It's probably going to end up being like 25 minutes, 30 minutes when it's all said and done. I like to keep them short, but I had a lot of cards to go through. So, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll try to keep coming out with more videos as I kind of get better at this, and hopefully I'll keep them a little bit shorter when I can. But again, had to go through a lot of cards. Not much I could do there. All right. Thanks for watching.